I need to vent because I'm still grappling with what happened 3 weeks ago, and I'm not sure I'll ever fully comprehend how my own family could act this way. I'm 28, and I deliver pizza for a living. There it is. Apparently, that's the most disgraceful thing a person can do, at least in my parents' eyes. I work at a local pizzeria, earn a decent income with tips, and share a 3-bedroom apartment with 2 roommates. I'm not wealthy, but I cover my expenses and I'm content enough. Or I was. My grandmother passed away on a Thursday morning. She was 84 and had been frail for months. Her death wasn't a shock, but it still stung. She was the only family member who never made me feel like a failure for my choices. When I'd visit her at the care home, she'd ask about my day and genuinely care. She never once questioned why I wasn't a doctor or lawyer, unlike the stories my parents apparently spread to her friends. Yes, you heard that right. I learned in the worst way possible that my parents had been lying to everyone in Grandma's circle about my job. It hit me like a punch during my lunch break on Friday. I was parked in my 2009 Toyota Camry, munching on a sandwich when Mom called. I thought she'd want to discuss funeral plans or ask for help. Instead, she skipped greetings and told me not to attend the funeral. I laughed, thinking it was some bizarre grief-fueled jest. But her voice grew sharper as she explained I'd humiliate the family. Grandma's friends were all high achievers, doctors, lawyers, and what could she say when they asked about me? That her 28-year-old son delivers pizza and can't afford his own place. I sat there, phone to my ear, stunned, trying to process this. This was my grandmother's funeral, the woman who raised my mom, and I was being excluded because of my job. Before I could reply, Dad took the phone. He said they'd told everyone I was working abroad in global consulting. It was less shameful than the truth, he said. Those words exactly, less shameful than the truth. Then my brother Declan, 31, a finance guy engaged to Piper, whose family is wealthy, got on. He said Piper's parents would be at the funeral, and they thought our family was respectable. Me showing up in my work clothes would ruin that image. I wasn't even planning to wear my uniform, but they assumed I was too clueless to own decent clothes. My sister Zaria, 26, a marketing professional, chimed in, saying they'd already chosen a replacement pallbearer. Our cousin Russell, who has a proper job. A proper job? As if what I do isn't real work. Then Mom returned, offering a deal. They'd acknowledge me if I paid for the entire funeral. $22,000 plus $18,000 for the headstone. I had 24 hours to decide. I told them that was impossible. I had maybe $4,000 saved. They laughed. Mom mentioned how our cousin Morgan just bought her second home, while I can't even keep a used car running. She was referring to my Camry's transmission issues from last year, something I'd casually mentioned at Christmas. Before Dad hung up, he said they'd cleared out my childhood bedroom and donated everything to charity. My old books, yearbooks, photos, all gone. The call ended. I sat in that parking lot for 20 minutes trying to wrap my head around it. My family had banned me from my grandmother's funeral because they were ashamed of my job. They'd been lying about me for years, and now they wanted $40,000 to even recognize me as their son. The worst part? I wasn't even shocked. I'd known for years they... I can't tell you the full story in short. To watch the full story, click the related link below.